Greetings, friends and esteemed adventurers. Welcome back to part 2 of our Demonspawn Abyssal Night. In the last episode, we started our adventure and finished the first 7 floors of the dungeon. So, now we're going to move on and just keep going. So, alright. Found a war axe. That's good. I've been using a hand axe for the entire game, which is not great. Now luckily our armor does have plus slaying, so we do decent damage, but I will gladly take our friend the war axe. What do we have over here? Some kind of vault. I'm not sure what's in here. It could be bad, but we'll just take it relatively slow. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's nothing really in here. Interesting. Wow. I think we found 3 enemies on this floor so far. Maybe 5, something like that, but not many. Of course, it is D8, so 2-headed ogres can start spawning, which means I'm sure we're about to run into about 4 of them. Alright. PD Frog Boy, what are you? Gargoyle Fighter of TSO. Okay, you hit relatively hard. You have really high AC. What are my chances to banish you? That's my demon. Pretty high. So we're going to go ahead and fight this guy. If me plus the smoke demon can't handle it, we can just run, or we can go ahead and try to banish him. So interesting. Okay, I am going to try to banish him, because we are taking more damage than I feel comfortable with. Okay, and we failed a few banishes in a row. So, oh, okay, cool. Our Soul Eater took care of him. That was scarier than I had anticipated. And I did a little bit of research on this corrupt ability, because again, I don't know really what that does. Okay, I'm happy with that training. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to turn off evocations. Yeah, we've got Berserk at 40, and there's no miscast worry there. What armor am I wearing? Ringmail. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and train some armor. We're killing okay. We're going to start wanting some defenses here soon, so... Anyway, I started looking into that corrupt ability, and it sounds pretty interesting. It like summons neutral abyss creatures. It can not like break down walls, but it basically gets rid of walls unless they're like a specific kind. So you can use that in like rune branches to break into rune vaults if you need to. That kind of stuff. So that sounds pretty interesting to me. We'll see. I may try to use it like if I live long enough in the lair treasure room and just see kind of what happens. I don't know if there's any negative to using it aside from the fact that it seems to use a lot of piety. But other than that, I don't know if there's a downside to using it, so we're gonna try it. All right, we got an ice beast. Shouldn't be any problem. And we got some scrolls of identification, so let's go ahead and use those. We haven't found heal wounds yet, so let's see if we can't find that. There's heal wounds. Okay. And do I have 2 rings equipped? I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and put on Q. Okay, that's protection from magic. Does that give us... Nope, we still don't have another pip of MR. That's frustrating, but okay. I don't really want to identify either of those wands. We've got teleport. Let's go ahead and identify a couple scrolls. Enchant armor. Okay, that'll work. Bees. I don't like bees. I'm gonna go ahead and berserk here. I don't know how many bees we're gonna run into, but if it's as many as I usually run into, running to those stairs is gonna be painful because they're really fast. Yep, as you can see here, so we're gonna go up the stairs. Cool, we only brought 1 with us. I'm not sure how. It seemed like there were a whole bunch more. But, yeah, I hate bees. I die so often to bees. And we don't... Oh, we do have a lignification. Okay, so when we run into those bees again, we can lig. And that makes bees relatively trivial. Of course, if we can just get them one at a time, that's even more trivial. And I probably could have taken that pack down into this hallway, but that would have sort of cut off the smoke demon, and I didn't think anything in there was super dangerous, so I think that worked out alright. More bees. Alright, I like this. Take them out in small chunks. So that's probably an altar of death. Don't care about that. Yep. We've got another ring to try. We'll go ahead and put that on over our Ring of Intelligence. Ring of Wizardry, even better than the Ring of Intelligence, though. Not necessarily for us. That brings Lightning Spire to 91. It'd be really great to have Lightning Spire castable. Let's go ahead and put a little bit on summonings. I'm not really sure if that's realistic, but if we can get that castable, that's going to make Lair significantly easier. That sword is pretty nice, though it is just a long sword, which isn't a great base, and it doesn't have flaming, so we can't use it for Hydras. I'm not going to buy that. Do we have gloves? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, cool. So that's D9. We found our lair entrance as well as our orc entrance. We're going to go ahead and move on to D10 tentatively. If D10 is too hard, we'll come back and go to lair. I don't know why he didn't follow me. That's okay. kind of hate this layout, the vertical bars thing. It's just weird to me, and I don't know, sometimes it can make running difficult. Okay, so we've got Snorg. She's super strong. Just out of curiosity, what's our chance to banish her? Pretty good. Okay, so we're going to just try to run away because she hasn't noticed us. But if she does notice us, then it's good to know that we should be able to just banish her. Okay. So, we also might just back off. We'll see. I don't know yet. We've definitely died to Snorg before, so don't want to underestimate her for sure. That said, I think Laguna gives us some unique ways to deal with her. When she berserks, we can use Ben's space to kind of blink away and buy ourselves a couple extra turns. And if you can wait out her berserk, then she's pretty well done. Just like any berserk enemy in that regard. What's our other ring? Protection from magic. I might go pick up that ring of int and wear that with the ring of wizardry and see how close that gets us to casting Lightning Spire, because seriously, Lightning Spire I feel like would make Lair significantly safer. Oh, okay, that's a lot of bees, and we've got Herald. We do have a demon. We could Lig, but I think I'm gonna Berserk instead. Okay, so there's Berserk. And then once Berserk ends, I guess we'll just kill all the bees. Let's kill Herald because he can net us, which would be hugely annoying. Cool. Amulet of Berserk for the win. Alright, we need to eat. Alright, so there's Snorg. Again, we can banish her if we need to. We can bend space. Let's see. How's Lightning Spire? 80%. So we are getting there. What do I have for consumables? Okay, none of those scrolls are really going to help us against her. We don't have might, but we could haste and run away if we have to. We have a heal wounds. We also have our demon, so I think this is going to work. If we go ahead and berserk, she's berserked, but that's okay right now, because we do have a ton of health, and our demon is attacking her as well, and she might just attack the demon. Cool. Yeah, that worked out great. Obviously, you can see she just trucked us for a whole bunch of damage, but we were berserked, so it wasn't that big a deal, but it does show how strong she is. Excellent. D10 is complete. Lightning Spire is still not castable, but it's getting closer. So I am going to go pick up that int ring and see how close that gets us. I don't like this welcome party very much. Do we have our elect? I can't remember. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we're fine. We'll go ahead and put on this ring of int. I don't know if it's going to help us all that much, but okay, yeah, 3% closer. So worth wielding. Well, no, we'll go ahead and put on protection from magic right now. I don't know if that's going to be a huge difference, but that int isn't really doing anything for us if we're not casting. So we'll cast once it becomes castable, but until then, no point. Okay, so that Enter the Abyss ability is absolutely like a get out of jail free card. It's a little bit dangerous. I think you take some damage when it happens, and you could certainly run into something bad in the Abyss. But yeah, that's gonna get us out of a hairy situation if we need it to. How are we doing on our min delay? Okay, we need 16 to get the War Axe to min delay. So we're a little spread out on skills right now, but I'm okay with that. Go ahead and idea scroll. Okay, random uselessness, we'll just drop that. Porcupine. I don't really know what I'm going to do about Hydras. I think what I probably will end up doing is using the blowgun with poison needles and bending space to get away. So let's actually go ahead and put the blowgun on A, and we'll put the axe on B. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan to deal with Hydras. So we've got Erica. Sometimes she can banish. Or I might be thinking of Eurolka. I can't remember. But she can't banish here. She can invis. She could confuse us at a fairly low rate. Can we banish her? Probably. But I think we're just going to try to take her out. We've got some demonic help. And we're good. Komodo dragons, those definitely scare me a little bit. But again, demonic help, those help a lot. This demonic mutation's amazing. It's almost like having a little mini version of McCleb. I'm worshipping two gods, haha. Alright, we got another ring, so we'll go ahead and... Oh, we have a couple rings. Let's try these. Ring of fire. Protection from cold. And a ring of flight. Okay, so we'll go ahead and drop the ring of flight. We can always come back if we want to fly somewhere. And we'll go ahead and keep... Actually, we'll put on the ring of fire. RF is more important than RC. I'm not... I can't really think of anything in particular that has fire damage in here. But I also can't think of anything that has cold damage. So we can always switch that if we have to. But none of our other rings are really all that helpful. So I'm okay with that. We'll let these guys come to us. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Do people still use that phrase? I don't know. I'm gonna go with yes because I do. Wow, that demon just soloed the Komodo dragon. That's awesome. Ooh, Wand of Clouds. Awesome. Okay, do we have a scroll of recharging? Probably, but we haven't found it yet. Oh, we have another ring too. Wow. We're just getting loads of rings. +5 of dex. I don't think that helps us all that much. We're not a stabber. We'll go ahead and put the Ring of Fire back on. And we'll drop dex. But I'm really glad we found that Wand of Clouds. I think that's going to be super helpful. Alright. D1 or layer 1 is complete. We'll move on to layer 2. Summonings is almost at 4, and how are we doing? 71%. Okay, getting there, but not quite. Maybe we'll have Lightning Spire for Orc Mines. I love this setup. With the demon here, stuff can't walk past him. to surround us, so we actually have like a little makeshift hallway, but at the same time the demon and I both can do damage. So this is just a prime setup. And as you can see, it was quite effective. Alright, blink frogs. The biggest danger here is getting surrounded, so I'm going to do everything I can to not get surrounded by them. We do have a makeshift kill hole up here, so this shouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, we're fine. Cool. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go int here. I'd like to get Spire usable. I think that's going to help us a lot. Okay, this is trouble, so I'm going to go ahead and let the smoke demon do his work while I basically just try to walk away. Because I don't want to be fighting a Komodo dragon with 34 health. I think that's layer 2. Oh, just about. Sweet. Layer 2 complete. Moving on. Okie doke. I don't like Rupert. I do like that he has a battle axe because I want it. But he can paralyze us, he can confuse us, he can berserk. As much as I do want his axe, I'd rather we just get rid of him. Okay, that's a really bad chance. Don't like this. We're gonna come back. If we can get a decent arsenal of demons and a berserk, then we should be able to take him out, but yeah, he's scary. Go ahead and pull these up one at a time if we can. I'm not going to chase them because, again, if you get surrounded by blink frogs, then you can just have a really bad day. So I'm just going to keep stare dancing them so I don't get surrounded. No need to play cocky here. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to try to explore over to the right. We know Rupert's chilling out somewhere over here. More blink frogs. That's probably the same pack, though we probably just haven't killed them all. So, same deal. We'll go ahead and try to take them one-on-one. Or he didn't want to come up the stairs with me. How about Mr. Bullfrog? Do you want to? Nope. Rude. Okay, awesome. on Spire. 61, we're almost there. Okay, so that's a lot of enemies, but they're all white. I'm not worried. Just pull them away so they don't draw the attention of anything else. Scroll of blinking. And I just remembered we have our Wand of Clouds, which should deal with Rupert pretty well. Again, it'll help if we can get, you know, like a demon and a berserk going as well. Kind of layer different, not consumables, but different effects, different buffs, that kind of thing. But, okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and Wand of Clouds. Okay. So, hopefully, that'll confuse him. Again, we have a really bad chance to banish him. Let's see, what else do we have? Nope, wrong button. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Nothing really helpful there. Do we have... We could Leg. He has a Battle Axe of Venom. Leg would give us AC and our Poise, although I think we have our Poise. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we probably don't need that. So let's go ahead and Berserk if we can. Okay, we got another demon. That's really good. And we're Berserk. He is also confused. So as long as we stay out of the clouds, we have 2 demons. He should be just fine. Wonderful. Okay. That worked out really well. Now if we could only find recharging. That would just be just wonderful. So we can get more use out of that Wand of Clouds. I really love the Wand of Clouds. It's one of my favorite items. So, alright, we've got a new axe to try out. +2 Battle Axe of Venom. Excellent. I'll definitely take that over our War Axe. Okay, that's layer 3. I think that that's a good point to call this video, so have a great day.